Come along with me to build a round pen out of peeled poles. This project had been started a couple years ago when the cabin I'm living in was built, but it was never brought to completion. I needed a good colt starting round pen, so what better way to do it than to build it myself? I start off the morning by tacking up my pony. Yes, I know, my latigo's hanging. Got snagged up coming out of the teepee I keep my saddle in, pulled it undone. Life ain't perfect, and I ain't gonna pretend everything I do is perfect.
I'm letting Colin use my saw. Now that he's getting all famous, I think Husqvarna ought to send him his own saw. To borrow my shit.
After tuning up the chainsaws, me and Travis head for a meadow to start harvesting poles. He cut them down while I delimbed and stacked them. And I sure enjoy this type of work. Out in the woods, swinging an axe, the wind drying the sweat off my back as I work. No better way to spend a day in my mind. After we got enough poles, it was time to start hauling them over to my cabin. I set up a couple poles to where I could just drop a loop over them from horseback. This was old Quill's first time dragging poles. He was a little unsure at first, but he got the hang of it pretty quick. The meadow we were harvesting from is only a couple hundred yards from my cabin, so not too far on it. I made sure to keep the quantity and weight of the poles small enough he could handle them easily. No different than dragging soggy calves to the fire. Nothing gets a horse broke faster than just plumb using them. Could I have dragged the whole bunch with my pickup a lot faster? I sure could have, but what's the fun in that? I got to work on my horse and enjoy being horseback. It's the beauty of living the way I do. There's no rush. Anytime I get the chance, I like to make my horses work on their footing and teach them to go anywhere I ask them, whether they want to or not. After a first try, Quill turned his brain on and stepped across these logs without a second thought. Now we've got the poles up by the round pen, it's time to start building. Peeling these poles helps keep them from rotting. It dries them out faster and bugs don't eat on the bare wood like they do the bark, especially after we treat it. There's definitely a bit of an art to peeling poles with a draw knife, and it sure is some satisfying work.
Warming up now.
After a while, the weather switched. It's the start of June, and we got some snow. It was a pleasant change. It had been a little warm and humid. The cool air felt good. After the short burst, the weather cleared out again. It was back down to shirt sleeves. It sure feels good to build something that you know will withstand the test of time. To watch this round pen that will hold endless stories of the colts that were started in it go up, log by log, knowing how much work went into each and every pole. The final project looked pretty good, I think. Sure will do its job at least, and cost us nothing but screws and some gasoline. Stay tuned for building a hitching rail for the outside and building a gate for the pen.